Well, welcome back to Nikki's Nosh. And of course, I'm Nikki. I'm inside a place that lots of people have been to review as a takeaway, but none of them that I know of have been and reviewed this place inside. So I'm inside the restaurant. It's just after 8 p.m. I got caught up in York. I've driven across to Leeds, so that might give you some idea as to where I am. This hasn't got it on, but I'll give you a clue. Oh, hello. Oh, welcome back to Nikki's Nosh. And this evening, we're at Murgatroyds. Yeah, Murgatroyds are in Leeds, very, very near the Leeds Airport, between Leeds and Bradford. We're not going in the takeaway, we're going in the restaurant, so come on.
We're here at last at Murgatroyds today, West Yorkshire's best. Hip, hip, hooray, yes, we're here at last at Murgatroyds today, West Yorkshire's best. They say the only way. Their fish and chips so tasty, large, piping hot and fresh. So will Nikki hand them the Nikki's nod of success.
Murgatroyds, there you go, we're at Murgatroyds at last. I've been wanting to come here for absolutely ages. And people say, well, why don't you do outside York and do that? Well, when I did the whip it in and I did the casa, I honestly felt as if I'd sort of come to an end of a chapter. And so I wanted to start chapter 2, as it were, by coming here. And so I'm at Murgatroyds. Now I'm going to go for a 3-course meal. It's a fish meal. It's close to Easter. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to go for prawn cocktail. I'm going for the regular fish and chips. I've spoken to Harley, who's the front of house manager today. I think I'll get a pot of tea as well. So I might get a pot of tea with chips, bread and butter. I'll put a link in the description for the menu. Now the menu is quite large. It really is quite big. Yeah. And it goes to 2 pages, 2 sides. So it's a big menu. You see, in terms of the fish courses, there's the little one. Oh, that's an interesting thing. I think they've been copying you, Greeno. The little one, small haddock fillet, or a haddock fillet. You can go for a straight haddock fillet, served with obviously chips. And then you could go for the Billy Murg special, which is £22.95, but that's an extra large haddock fillet. Now, this is indoors, so obviously VAT is on it. So basically, if you take 20% off, that's broadly what the takeout prices are. And I'm just looking at these fishes that are coming out, and they don't half look good, I have to honestly say. The senior citizen menu, £16.50. They have a whole load of desserts, cheesecake of the day, homemade fruit crumble, traditional hot puddings. There's a lot, but obviously somebody is going to be coming and taking my order. It really looks absolutely lovely in here. This is the Thursday before Easter, and it is full to the brim, but everybody's looking very cheerful. But the aromas coming out of this place are amazing. It's making me hungry, and as per usual, have I had anything to eat today? In fact, I've had nothing. Quite a few good things on here. Obviously, they do a calamari duo. They do garlic and chili tiger prawns, creamy garlic mushrooms. There's quite a lot of things on here, but the prawn cocktail is going to be the one I'm going for, because obviously it's a fairly good comparison, because I've had prawn cocktail in quite a number of other fish and chip restaurants, so we can compare them. Right. I've gone for the senior thing, but I've added 1 and 2 bits and pieces. You can pick and choose on this. And I said, just out of interest, what is the soup of the day? And Harry, who is my server, said, it's broccoli and Stilton. And I said, do you make it in-house? And he says, yes, we do. I said, right, that's it then. I'm going to push the boat out. I'll have the soup if I may. So I'm going to have the soup as part of the old person's menu. And then can I have a separate prawn cocktail? So I'm having soup, and then I'm having prawn cocktail. So it's a 4-course meal. So soup is my first course, then I'm having the prawn cocktail, then I've ordered the regular haddock with chips and mushy peas. You have to pay extra for that over and above. That's £3. I can't quite work out what it's going to cost me, but I reckon we might be under 30 quid. We'll see how that's going. Within the old person's menu, this cheesecake of the day, and that's served with fresh cream, Harry's brought me. The soup. Now the soup looks marvellous. Thank you. Got some nice brown bread. I've got a teapot. And guess what's in here? It's not York water, that's for certain. It's Yorkshire tea. So I'm going to have some Yorkshire tea. And I'm going to have that now. Oh, that looks good. And also there's a jug of hot water as well. The bowl is hot, so there's the bowl. And let's give it a go. Oh, look at that. Lovely thick soup. Really, now that's lovely and thick. That is good. And it's hot. Now it's made in-house. I can tell it's made in-house. Broccoli and Stilton soup. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I really can taste the Stilton. Now, if you buy, say, for example, a tin broccoli and Stilton, you can't taste the Stilton, but you can with this. I'll hold it like this. Yeah. The broccoli you can taste, the Stilton really good. I've had quite a few broccoli and Stiltons, exceptional. I'm glad I went for this. This is a good soup. Now if I was rating the soup, which I'm not, I'd be giving this 5 out of 5. The Wold and his wife have decided to come here. On the basis of this, I'm wondering what the prawn cocktail is going to be like. In some cases, people say, oh, Nikki, you drop food on yourself. Say, I'm completely numb here. I can't feel it dripping on my chin. So there you are. First of 4 courses is done. I enjoyed that soup. It was really good.
I'll go get your prawn.
Lovely, thank you, darling. So Harry's happy, doesn't want to be in the picture. I don't blame him. And my prawn cocktail has arrived. Now I've got some more bread as well. I'm going to be full of bread. They give you all the right cutlery as well. Look, you get a proper fish knife. Here's the prawn cocktail, nice cold prawn cocktail. So there's lots and lots of prawns in there, and then we've got some lemon. Let's give the lemon a squeeze. And it's a lovely fat lemon. That's good. So they're quite small prawns. Let's give you that. That's quite a big prawn. They're obviously not the whippet or the cassa-size prawns. You get plenty of them. A little bit of salad at the bottom, but you've got a good portion of prawns here. Have you got £7.50 of prawns? I'm not too sure. The Mary Rose hasn't got much of a tang to it. I like it with a bit of tang in it. The lettuce, it's a sort of a basic lettuce, I think. Prawn cocktail, let's see. I think the prawn cocktail is perfunctory. Let's just say it's perfunctory. The salad doesn't have any bite to it. It's fresh, but there's not enough cayenne pepper on this for my liking. Small, but there's plenty of them. The little tiny things, look. And of course, I do apply my tests. If I was making this, would I do it better? Or could I do it better? And in this case, yeah, I could do it better. But again, it was my choice to have these. If I was rating the prawn cocktail, I'd probably rate this 3.5 out of 5. Lovely hot plate. So there's the fish, and there is the mushy peas. Let's give the mushy peas a try. Okay. They're being green, really nice and green, and they've got a good flavour. Obviously marrow fat peas. They're okay. Made in-house. The tartar sauce is not made in-house. It comes in sachets, and it comes from a place called Stokes. They are a Stokes sauces. Now, a reputable firm, I think. Let's try the tartar sauce again. We can use that. Yeah. Plenty of gherkins in that. Plenty of capers. It's spot on. The fish, the batter is good, and the fish is excellent. Lovely pieces of fish. Really, I have to honestly say, I think this fish is the best I've tasted. The batter is crunchy. It's not greasy. It's good. But this fish, beautifully white, cooked to perfection, but a good sized portion. What about the chips? Thank you very much. I was just about to say, I can understand why you've got a good reputation. That fish is superb. Lovely white fish, really well cooked. And the chips are okay as well. There's not much more you can say, is there? So the chips, I haven't put any salt on them. The fish, it's a hot plate and it's hot fish. The batter is lovely and crisp. It's cooked to perfection. It's a little bit greasy on the bottom, but the actual fish itself is much bigger than the fish that I would have got, say, at Brockfield. If you recall, the Thompson's fish was very long, but it was quite short. This is a much fatter fish. Can't easily hold it up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. There's the fish. Right, it's long and it's fat. The fish is delicious. Fish delish. Right, let's get a chunk of fish out. Look, it's not dry, it's fresh, breaks down in your mouth, it's perfectly cooked. I think, to be honest, the fish is the best fish I've had since I've been on the channel. I do like the tartar sauce, even though it's a sachet. Homemade is not necessarily a sign of it being any better. Everything's right, just right. The chips, they're a bit of a mixed bag. They have got flavour. I've forgotten to ask what variety of chips they are. I'm tasting these. My money on it is the fact that they're Sagita, but we'll see. I'll ask. Excuse me, can I ask a simple question? I need to know what variety of potatoes they are. My bet is they're Sagita, but I mean, I may be wrong. If you remember, in one place we went, we didn't know, but they went away and they found out.
West Yorkshire Sagita.
What did I tell you? I said Sagita, didn't I?
Swap them quite often.
They swap them about, yeah. But it is Sagita at the moment, yeah. Oh, there you go. I have to be a bit of a connoisseur of I mean, if you're saying the Sagita, thank you. But they taste great, thank you. They've told me they're Sagita variety chips, which is good. Let's have a look at them again. There's quite a good portion of chips. It's getting to a point where I might be struggling, but there's a lot of fish. And it comes away superbly well. Look at that. Beautiful piece of fish. Right, so I'm going to finish the rest of this. Remember, I had the soup, and then I had the prawn cocktail, and then I've had the fish. I am struggling to eat the fish. Now, obviously, as part of the old person's deal was a dessert. And so I cannot eat the dessert. So he said, well, should we box it up for you? So, well, that's rather nice. So they're boxing it up for me, which is good. And I will take that home and I'll have it tomorrow. I'll do a quick review of that on screen of the dessert, Banoffee cheesecake with cream. Right, so they've got my dessert in here, right? And we can see, look, there's a beautiful piece of dessert there, right? Plus a thing of cream. That looks good. I'm really pleased with that. That looks nice. And I'm going to enjoy that when I get home. So I'm going to put the chips in here. I've eaten the fish. There we go. That's the place. And they've got a private dining room beyond it. All that's left for me to do now is to pay the bill, I think. The tea's gone cold. Murgatroyds is between it's on the Harrogate Road, and it's sort of very, very close to the Leeds Bradford Airport. So Bradford is about 7 miles in that direction, and Leeds is sort of about 6-7 miles in that direction. Now, I came cross country. I'm not going back cross country. I'm going back through the Leeds outer ring road, because it's just easier, because the road is very higgledy-piggledy to get in. It took me about an hour. That's me done from inside. I hope you've enjoyed everything. I'm going to do the scoring outside. A very pleasant restaurant, very, very good, attentive staff. They really do go out of the way to help. I can't fault the service. The soup was excellent. Broccoli and stilton soup. I could taste the stilton. It really was nice. The prawn cocktail was okay. Plenty of prawns, but small prawns. They didn't have as much flavour as I would have liked. I would have liked some more cayenne pepper on the top to give it more bite. I think the Mary Rose sauce was from a pack or a bottle. I don't think it was made fresh. I don't think it was made in-house. I really don't. I may be wrong, and I may stand corrected if I'm proved wrong. The lettuce didn't stand out. So looking at this cheesecake, I reckon I'm going to really enjoy the cheesecake, but I'm going to do that when I get home. When I go to bed tonight, I'm tired. The main course, if you'd have come here for just fish and chips, you'd have come away completely and utterly blown away. The fish is the best fish I've eaten in any fish and chip shop to date. The batter was superb. Lovely flavour, but it was nice and crisp. The chips were good. There was Sagita, chips. Too much for me. I've got one with the cheesecake in, and I've got these with the extra chips. I'm very happy with the main course. The tartar sauce, yes, it was in a sachet, but it was good quality. Nice to have a pot of Yorkshire tea as well. I'm going to give it a little bit of thoughts, and then I'm going to come up with a score, and I'm going to do that outside. I haven't seen the bill. Now, you'll bring me the bill, will you? And then I pay at the door. Yep, that's lovely. Thank you. Many people have been and reviewed Murgatroyds, but from outside as a takeaway. Right then, I'm back. Can I round it and make it up to 30? Yeah.
Yeah, you paying on cash or card?
It'll be card. So there's the bill. Yeah. Okay. Marvellous. Oh, can I have a loyalty card as well, please?
Scratch it off. Right.
So there's the loyalty card. Oh, so you have to wait till you can't scratch that until the end.
Not until the 6th visit. No.
Okay, right, that's lovely. Thank you very much. Well, I've enjoyed myself. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Good night. So, Murgatroyds, what do I give it? I really enjoyed the fish and chips. Now, if I was just having fish and chips and mushy peas, I'd be giving it 9.5. The prawn cocktail was perfunctory, I think is the word. I think that's the only way I can call it. It didn't have a zing to it, so let's just say it could have been better. The soup was marvellous. I really don't know what the cheesecake is going to be, but I'm going to assume that's good because I had a little look at it. So what do I give Murgatroyds? I think I'm going to give it 8.75. It takes you into the excellent category. 8.75, so it's excellent. Come a long way, and I expected more from it. If it was just a straightforward takeaway, yeah, fine. I paid 30 quid for the whole thing, £27 plus the tip. The service was excellent, so I can't really fault that. 8.75, so it's excellent. It's on the, it's better than very good. It's into the excellent. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. If you were coming here for a takeaway, I probably would suggest you go for the takeaway. The restaurant is nicely done inside. The staff are really good, but I think some of the items really need to be zazzed up a little bit. Although I have to say the soup was marvellous. So 8.75 for Murgatroyds in Leeds, okay? Would I come here? Yeah, I would. I would come back here again, but I probably would not come to the restaurant. Here's the fish and chips. You've got seating here, and you've got round the corner, you've got more seating here, and that's where I remember where Greeno sat, and there was the surly gentleman in the distance there. So there's the fish and chips. Britain's finest, open, and they open till 10. They don't have a magic door. You just have to push the door. Sorry. Right.
Help Nikki's Nosh to grow. Subscribe and ring that bell to know what's coming next, so don't delay. Like, comment and share, let's do it today.